Let's say tomorrow you encounter some jerk or asshole. You know, the kind of person that could wreck your morning. Or even your day. Maybe it's an abusive customer who calls you names. The question is, how long did it last? Seconds? Minutes? Maybe a couple hours. It was a freaking nightmare. And then what? Poof! They're gone! Out of your life! How not to be screwed. To be ripped off. Taken advantage of. The secret is to remember that no one can be screwed unless they are in a position to be screwed. It's physically impossible. For example, an honest person is going to see the world as basically honest. But a person who lies and cheats all the time is going to assume that everybody lies and cheats. And it's better to do it to them before they do it to you. I think a lot of times when an older person's talking about the good old days, he's talking about his good old days. Maybe he was better or had it better back then, but we are definitely better today. And we'll be even better tomorrow because we'll have had today to learn from. You know, it's so easy to dismiss and ignore people, especially if they're not impressive looking or sounding, or if they act differently than us. Or maybe something feels a little off. You know, I don't like her tone. Who does he think he is? There's a million reasons not to listen to someone. Most people don't make their best decisions until they're 25 to 40. Sometimes even 50. That's when we finally figure it out and know the best road to take. Well, guess what? A 16-year-old has to figure it out now. They have to see the big picture and make good decisions now. And if they don't, they could spend the rest of their life paying for it. When you're driving and you're not in a hurry, every other driver is a fellow traveler, out enjoying the day. Sometimes you smile or wave. No, you go first. But when you're in a hurry, every other driver on the road is an obstacle whose sole purpose in life is to get in your way. I had a teacher in high school once who did something extraordinary. On the first day of class, after we were all seated, he announced that every single one of us had gotten an A+ for the semester. He even had us give ourselves a round of applause. And then he said for the rest of the semester, only the things that we did or didn't do could lower that grade. I was having so much fun in high school, I didn't care about getting A's or even trying. I remember thinking, well, I'm not going to Harvard, so I don't need Harvard grades. I'm going to UW-Milwaukee, all right? As long as I don't stab the interviewer in the eye, I'm gonna get in. And then I got into college and they didn't even take attendance back then. So, you know, that was the end of that. Eventually, I just dropped out and never got my degree. Which I guess I'd been training for my whole life. And that's when we discovered that solving problems is a bit like playing whack-a-mole. Solve a problem over here, a new one pops up over there. What are you gonna do?